We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. The Padres are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. To first, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and there's one down now. A chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Lucchesi is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Number 62, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say that sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 2-0 on the way.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Grisham stands at first with 1 out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch.
Oh.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Count remains full. The payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Neill looks up, and it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 201 in his career. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher.
Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's 1-2. And the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That is it.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed with it himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bader is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Juan Lagares. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping up now, Greg Garcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Into the box now, Joey Lucchesi, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Thomas is on the run for it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The center fielder, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mejia finds it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Will Myers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Will Myers.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Brian Dozier at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Francisco Mejia, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball blocked by Molina. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adam Wainwright's going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Juan Lagares will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So stepping in, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Wainwright comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he will score from 3rd. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping in, Joey Lucchesi, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As it's on the ground toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now batting, Fernando Tatis Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Good stuff, Heidi.
The
Thanks.
center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Thomas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Fouled off. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Tommy Edman.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Cardinals 2. In now, Eric Hosmer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wong is there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. The stretch. In there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Wainwright comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And Tatis is there for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way is pitch number 75. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Josh Naylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Josh Naylor.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! 2-1.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. In the dirt here. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
No, he's safe.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Trent Grisham is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The right
Now in the
fielder, number
box,
4.
Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Myers.
From the stretch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Jairo Munoz is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Jairo Munoz.
Matt Straub is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Matt
Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
In the air to center. Back goes Grisham. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Genesis Cabrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Leading up for the Padres, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Thomas will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Lagares.
Digging in, Juan Lagares. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
The 1-0 home.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The third baseman, number 5, Greg Garcia.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 6-2. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
One out, nobody on. Strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Tatis is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail here. It's 6-2. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Jurickson Profar is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He's around first, heading for 2. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nothing.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Grounded down the third baseline. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent.
Digging in once again, Trent Grisham, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 6-2. Andres Munoz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
35, Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Myers is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Paul DeYoung will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
DeYoung.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This one's down to third. Dozier on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Lucchesi earns the win, his second. Number 62 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.